Good morning, this is Sarah, your healthy carnivore in the UK. I'm parked under a tree where there may be some acorns dropping and it's really heavily raining, so I'm going to have to speak over the noise. And I also had to get my chickens out this morning in the pouring rain, and so I look about as incredible as it gets this morning. I'm on day 85. I am super excited. I haven't got a trumpet available, but it's party time. It is party time. Let's put this on. Why am I excited to be on day 85? I told you this last week, but I'm going to say it again. Last week I saw a Homestead How video with Kerry, and it's one of his old ones. And he was interviewing Dante from Ferrigno Freedom. And Kerry was on day 85, and he was unbelievably excited to be on day 85. So I feel like if he's allowed to be super excited to be on day 85, then I'm allowed to be super excited. Yep. Ding, ding. I'm on day 85. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. This counting up the days thing has really worked for me, because when you're someone that struggles to get the hormones under control and to get the weight loss going, what are you going to count? I'm not measuring my protein or my carbs or my amounts of food. I'm not measuring fasting hours or anything like that. I'm just eating meat, drinking water and counting my days. And I can't tell you. Okay, on day 6 and 7, it was a bit dull. We've been here before, haven't we? But day 85, I don't often get to day 85. I've had a couple of stretches in the past that were longer than this, but not as clean as this. So at the moment, this is feeling like, it's looking like, it's going to be my best, most confident, most cleanest, longest carnivore stretch in the last 10 years. And that's important to me, because in 2 months' time, it will be my 10-year carniversary of finding the carnivore diet. And I want to get to that 10-year point and say, okay, I've messed about in the past. Other expressions are available, but I don't like swearing on the channel in case it upsets people. But let's go with, I've messed up. But I've just hit my 10-year carniversary of being in this space and finding out what it's all about. And also just hit my longest, cleanest, strongest, most confident carnivore stretch. And that was important to me. In July, I thought, I've got to start now. I've got to start this now so that when I get to that 10-year carniversary, I can say, okay, messed about, but I'm now winning. I am finally winning. The switch has gone off in my head. I've got rid of the old Sarah who was taking me off the cliff. I've got a new Sarah. And that new Sarah has managed to somehow get to day 85 with no dairy, no sweet tastes, no seed oil, apart from just that one incident where I let someone cook for me. Never happening again. Whew. Yeah, really. Yeah, this could actually be, let's go there. This is definitely the least amount of seed oil I've ever consumed since the 80s and 90s, when it became commonplace to consume as much of it as possible because it was heart healthy, right? Heart healthy seed oils. This has got to be my longest stretch with the smallest amount in it. I had seed oils on one occasion in 85 days, and that was when someone else cooked for me, like I just said. So this is feeling really powerful, really powerful. This is not my longest ever dairy stretch. My longest dairy stretch is 160 days. I was in and out of carnivore during that time, but I was staying true to the no coffee, no dairy because of my psoriasis. So I had my psoriasis under control for 160 days. It's now back under control. But let's think. This could actually be my longest stretch with no sweet taste whatsoever. Like literally no sweet taste whatsoever. Not 1 milligram of sweetener has passed these lips in 85 days, and it feels fantastic. It really feels fantastic. So I am setting myself new PBs, personal bests, Every day I'm now smashing my previous personal best. Every day when I wake up and do a video for you guys, I've now upgraded myself again and again. I'm constantly upgrading myself. It's fascinating and fantastic. So if you struggle, maybe you need to find some way of counting your days. You can just use it on the calendar in the kitchen. You can buy some little devices from Amazon where you just click buttons and then you've got another day on the tally, or you could just get an app, or whichever way you want to do it, or do a video every day and just count up that way. Some days I forget what day I'm on and I have to check the previous video to find out. Day 85. Okay, I think you're very I think it's quite obvious that I'm happy that day 85. My topic today, and I don't know how long I'm going to talk about this for. I was going to talk about something completely else. Tomorrow my topic's going to be, do people's illnesses define them? That's going to be a bit controversial and not everyone's going to want to watch all of that. But it's something that I've been thinking about for a few years and I think it is worth talking about. So tomorrow's topic on day 86 is, do people's illnesses define them? But today I've changed my mind on what I'm going to talk about because I saw most of my videos are based on things I've seen on YouTube, but then I need to think of something. And some of you literally are tuning in every day in the hope I've made a video, and I'm not going to let you down. Tanya, I'm not going to let you down. Even if I sit here and just waffle about absolutely nothing, I'm not letting you down. And anyone else that is tuning in every day just to see how I'm doing. You guys are making this journey. You know, there are certain things. Counting my days, watching highly inspirational channels that actually speak to me, and people like you, Tanya, saying, every time I see a new video uploaded, I'm so happy, and then I watch it the next morning because it inspires me. This is keeping me going, and I am not going to let you down. I am not going to let you down. Let's talk about my topic. I've now got to 7 minutes and 20 seconds and haven't said what I was going to say. But I know that on these update videos, I'm only getting between 50 and 100 hits, and that's cool. I know that my channel will get more hits when I am successful, and I have done the year, and the weight does start to come off. So this is just a vlog with me just chatting. Yesterday, I'm a member of the Homestead How channel, and so you get access to member-only lives and videos. I'm not saying you should all go and sign up so you can get access to them. I'm not going to make you go and sign up so you can watch this one, because it was quite sad. It was an emotional one. It was Kerry and his wife Jen talking about they were giving out a trailer for their memorial to Jeff DeProsperous. Apologies for saying your name wrong. I just got too much energy and I say things wrong. For those of you who don't know, we lost one of our carnivore brothers about 11-12 days ago, and Kerry's going to do a memorial video on it, and he did a members only trailer kind of teaser kind of thing. Don't want to use it a teaser, that sounds a bit disrespectful, but he's done a smaller version. And they were watching it live and people were commenting live. Bill Knott was on the channel, lots of people there commenting, and a lot of carnivores that I know, not in real life sadly. I wish I knew all these people in real life. But this video is, this one, I got to 9 minutes and finally talking about what I'm supposed to be talking about, the carnivore family. Up until yesterday, I saw the carnivore community as the community. But yesterday, I completely switched and said to myself, this isn't just a community, we are a family. We are a carnivore family. And this family is so important to people who are the only one doing it. You know, if you're the only carnivore in the village, kind of thing. If you've ever seen Little Britain, you have this guy who says, I'm the only gay in the village. Well, if Little Britain covered the carnivore diet, they would say, I'm the only carnivore in the village. And you don't have any support. Everyone doesn't buy it. No one's truly interested. Even the family have lost interest because they're just waiting for you to be successful. So you have to have this family of people that you can relate to. And yes, we have to go online to find that family. We are having a meet-up next August, and I am going to meet some of these family members, and some of them are going to be travelling from far and wide, and I cannot wait to be surrounded by other carnivores. Just because the dry humour and the support and the love. Now, of course, you do have a small percentage in any family or community that are going to be negative. In every community, you've got probably 1% of people who are there and just want to muddy the waters. I don't think you're a proper carnivore because you drink coffee. I don't think you're a proper carnivore because you cook all your meat, and I have mine raw, so I'm more carnivore than you. There's going to be that. But in my opinion, 99% of the people who do the carnivore diet are genuinely, absolutely genuinely interested in loving each other, supporting each other, helping each other out, spreading the word. When you've discovered that you've got something that the doctors couldn't fix, and you're now on your own, when you've hit that point where you think, do you know what, Mr. Doctor or Mrs. Doctor or whatever you are, I'll take over from here. I'm taking over from here now. This is, I don't need your help anymore. Your drugs aren't helping me. Your advice is crap. I'll take over the responsibility of my life and health from here on in. And it can make you angry. I was incredibly furious when I found out that nutritional guidelines were making people sick. But 10 years in the space, I've had to kind of live with that, because you can't spend your whole day, every day, constantly angry and furious. But I saw this video yesterday of Homestead How, and the input and the comments. We were watching things that made us feel very emotional, but then there would be messages of love from Bill Knotts, and messages of love from Papa Carnivore, and messages of love from Lynn Tucker Carnivore, and just that impouring of support and uplifting comments and encouragement and support. And I would like to say, please, to these ultra intimidating carnivores, stop muddying the waters. Please stop with you're more carnivore than you, I'm more carnivore than them. They had a sweetened beverage 6 months ago, so they're not really carnivore. They went out to dinner and had a tiny bit of spinach, so they're no longer carnivore. Stop with all that. Stop with that. We need support, encouragement, love. I'd like to use the word kindness, but kindness was... we do need kindness. I wish we had kindness, but in 2020, kindness was used to manipulate people into making some unwise decisions. And so kindness, the word be kind has actually stopped freedom of speech to a certain extent. If your mind works exactly like me, you'll know exactly what I've just said there. The Be Kind Brigade, although they think they're doing a wonderful job, and they are doing a wonderful job, but the Be Kind Brigade meant that in 2020 and 2021, and any other year for that matter, people weren't allowed to have strong alternative opinions, because that wasn't being kind. That wasn't being kind. That wasn't being necessary. That was misinformation. Anyway, but yes, as long as Be Kind really supports and makes people make good decisions, I'm all for Be Kind. But supporting, loving, being a family. If 100% of the people doing carnivore right now are supportive and loving to each other, and we mostly are, 99.9% of carnivores are that way, and I want it to stay that way. And I love the way that carnivores have a dry humour, and we say similar things because we've all made the similar realizations over the years that we don't want anyone to cook for us because we can't trust. I saw a brilliant video on Dave Mack this morning. I highly recommend that. It's at members only at the moment, but when it gets released, it's got the word corrupt written across it, and I loved it this morning because she's got the same mental thoughts that I have on the whole thing, and so she's saying stuff that's just making me just go, "You're so right," and then I'm laughing, and then, "Oh my God, that's so relatable what you've just said," and now I'm laughing again. But yeah, the carnivore family. Yesterday I switched from community to family. We are a family and we need each other. I wouldn't have got to 85 days without you guys cheering me on. I just wouldn't. Because every morning I wake up thinking I'm going to make a video. They're waiting for my video now. Some people are literally waiting for that video because they want to see me finally break this chain of bumpiness and scenicness and imperfectness. One of my members, I think I know it is, but said, "I can't bear to see you struggling anymore. I just want you to win this now. I just cannot bear to see you struggling anymore." I'm not going to struggle anymore. I am not going to struggle anymore. I have long-term plans, medium-term plans. I want to be a carnivore coach later on in life. My goal is to give up working in the nursery at some point. At some point. Not because I can't physically take it anymore because I'm old, but because I want to help people properly. And if I can make a few pennies out of that, won't do me any harm. Because we've all got bills to pay, haven't we? We've all got mouths to feed. Yeah, carnivore family. Yeah, it's a really special environment. I don't like to bash other groups of people, and this channel is not really a people bashing channel. I'm never going to be that one that does the what's the word? Oh gosh, I can't think of the word again. Reaction video. I keep thinking of reflection, but it's reaction. I'm not going to be that channel that does the reaction video to a vegan channel and say, "Oh, look how pathetic they are, and what are they eating? That's disgusting." I'm only going to talk about my thoughts on the carnivore journey and perhaps promote videos that I thought were particularly inspiring or brilliant. And but, however, you can hear a but coming now, right? The but is, and if a vegan has watched this, unlikely, I apologise for saying it, but in the last 10 years I have met so many vegans who hate humans. They're not interested. They're not interested in human health. Not all of them. Not all of them, but I have seen people who have gone down that vegan route and over time have become more hating towards humans, angry towards humans, and to the point where, and this is really, really sad, but it's true because I've heard them say it. Humans are disgusting. Don't care about the humans, only care about the animals, only care about the planet. If only their way of eating was good for the animals and the planet, but we feel that that's not true, right? But, their intentions are good most of the time, but they are human haters. Whereas people in the carnivore world are all human lovers. We're all human lovers. 99.9% of us just want everyone to eat more meat, eat less shit, eat less sweet foods, eat less seed oils, eat less crap, come off your medication and be the best human. It's like Kelly Hogan says, eat the animals, save the humans. Many, many, many people find that a really hard concept, but I understand where my place is in the food chain. I understand that if I was in the desert and a lion saw me, desert, not the desert, anywhere where you might find a lion. I know that I don't care where you find a lion. In a zoo. Let's go with a zoo. I know if I put myself in a cage with a lion, I would be eaten in a very unpleasant way. But I accept that. I accept my place in that. I accept that we are quite lucky in that we're not surrounded by lions around here. We've got a lot of rain and a lot of acorns landing on the car. And I might have to put up with an incontinent 3-year-old today. But that's the extent of my peril this morning. I'm not having to run away from a lion. But if I was put in an environment where there was a lion, I'm not going to go chatting to it and go, please don't eat me. It's not ethical. It's not ethical for you to eat me. I'd be like, I really hope that lion gets me in the jugular really quickly and makes my life over as quickly as possible. And I suffer a little, but I'll know my place in that food chain. And so many people have been brainwashed into thinking we are not in that cycle of life, and we're not in that place. And now they're sick as a result, and now they hate humans as a result. I mean, I know two human vegans in real life who hate humans, and I should imagine that a lot of the vegans I know secretly hate me, especially when they find out how I eat. I know one vegan I haven't seen smile in 10 years, 12 years. I've known a vegan for 12 years and I haven't seen her smile once. I won't say how I know her or where I've been associated with her, but I still see her on occasion now, and she does not smile. She is a very angry person. And on her Facebook feed, I had to stop following her on Facebook because she was constantly sharing videos of animal slaughter, animal killings. And she is the most miserable person I've ever met. And then I'm sitting here with my head accessory, and goodness only knows what I'm going to buy next. And I'm jumping on the car going, day 85, I'm so happy, smiling at everyone. Even this morning at 6:30, when everyone in my house was grumpy, I was the one happy. So yeah, carnivore family. Carnivore family. We need it. We need it. And the only thing I wish with the carnivore family was that everyone knew me like I know them. Because I've messed about. It's my dream that some slightly bigger channel one day says, oh, I want to send a call out to Sarah, my friend in the UK. I want to hear someone like Kerry say, oh yes, I want to send out a shout out to Sarah in the UK, my friend Sarah in the UK, go and watch her channel. Oh gosh, that just would be, but I know that I have to be absolutely on it and successful for that to ever happen. And so that's what if I want that to happen badly enough. So I'm now working towards a lion December. Not only is it going to be lion, there's also going to be a daily walk. On my days when I'm not working, I need to have a daily walk so that I'm moving every day. When I come out of my nursery at the end of the day, I feel like I've just done 2 gym sessions back to back. So I don't really feel like I then need to go on a long walk because I've basically been walking around all day. I'm not someone that counts steps, never been interested in counted steps, never going to have some digital tracking device on my wrist to track anything. But if I did, I think you'd be quite impressed with how many steps I actually do in a day. I'm constantly going. But in December, I'm going to do lion. In November, I'm going to go to all the butchers in my local area. And there's lots of them, thankfully. And I need to support them before they disappear altogether. Luckily, my very most local one that I'm going to buy beef from, there's always a queue outside. Every time it's open and I walk past it, there is a queue. I see that as a wonderful thing and it makes me smile. I mean, as a carnivore, having a local brilliant butcher and then the added bonus of seeing a huge queue outside on any given day, especially Saturday, queuing for their meat. Fantastic. That is not going out of business. That butcher is not going out of business anytime soon, right? So that's where I'm getting my beef from, my mince. If I don't like that one or I don't like the price, I'm then going to go to another butcher and see what they can do me. I'd like to think that because it's 30%, 35% fat, it will be less money per pound, but we will see. Because I'm going to ask them to give me what they would normally throw in the bin. So I'm interested to see how that reflects in the price, and I will let you know when I pick it up. On Saturday, I will do a price comparison, and then on Sunday, I will talk about it. Hopefully you've heard everything I've said this morning over this stupid weather. There are many reasons not to move to the UK, and the weather is just one of those many reasons. But I think I've said everything I want to say now. I love my carnivore family. I love my carnivore family. You always make me laugh, and on the times I wasn't on the carnivore train, I missed you guys. And within a few days of coming back to it, not only do I feel better, I'm back in the arms of my carnivore family, and I am never leaving those arms again. Not for a minimum of 365 days. But I can't see me stopping them, can you? I'm going to go and get wet. I want you to have an amazing day, whatever you're doing. 25 minutes. I was only going to do 10. So hopefully someone's made it to the end. Eat your meat, drink the water. Doing your best looks different every day. If it's not today for you, don't worry, there's always tomorrow. You can always get back on track at the next mouthful. Have an amazing day, guys, and I will see you tomorrow on day 86. See you later. Bye.